I get to see some of it. We're running
Morning,
a little
morning.
late. We don't usually run late.
Welcome to the Alamo. On March 6th, 1836, starting at about 5 o'clock in the morning, you have the Battle of the Alamo going off. Now, there are going to be many types of weapons used here among the ranks of the Texians, but the majority of them are going to be flintlock weapons. Now, that means you are relying upon flint and steel as the source of ignition. So when the flint strikes the steel, it will create sparks, which will then fall into the pan, the little spoon-shaped object at the back. It will ignite the priming charge. It will then travel through the small hole called the touch hole, or the vent, and then light off the main charge, sending the ball downrange towards the enemy. Now that is all just for one shot, so many things can go wrong. So you might see many misfires today, and if you do, no booing. It's very common. Now the common types of weapons that you'll see the Texians carrying are going to be hunting weapons and then the military weapons. So we'll start with Scott's military weapon right here. This is going to be the musket. Now, the musket is the preferred weapon on the battlefield in the 19th century. It is a smooth bore weapon, meaning there is no rifling on the inside. So it's like a smooth pipe. It's very inaccurate. That weapon will be accurate from 75 up to 100 yards. But on the battlefield in the 19th century, they are worried about volume of fire, not accuracy. So if you can fire more than your enemy, you will drive them off the field. Now, to load that weapon, there will be cartridges or paper cartridges inside of your cartridge box. It will be a pre-rolled paper tube with a pre-measured amount of black powder and then the ball seated at the bottom. A well-trained soldier in the regular army should be able to load his weapon in no more than 15 seconds. That is 4 rounds per minute, and you're creating a wall-like effect of lead that you are throwing at your enemy to drive them off the field. Now, the other weapon with the musket is the bayonet. Now, this can both be used defensively and offensively, but its preferred use is on the offense. If you see 1,000 men coming at you with long spears, do you want to stick around to find out how that feels? Probably not. So more often than not, if you see the bayonets coming at you, you will turn tail and run. But here at the Battle of the Alamo, it's a unique situation. Santa Anna gives the order of no quarter. They're not to take prisoners. So all the men inside the garrison will be dispatched by that very weapon. Now, to the other weapon that you commonly would have seen the Texian carrying are hunting rifles. Now, hunting rifles are ingrained into the American culture in the early 19th century. Now, there are a series of grooves inside of this barrel called rifling, and now will impart a spiral onto the ball, similar to that of a quarterback on a football. This weapon will be accurate from 200 to 300 yards, but it takes a while to load. I have to build each shot. Inside of my shot bag, I'll carry everything I need to load, service, and maintain my weapon, including that ball and the patch that you must wrap around it. Then in my powder horn, I have all the black powder I need, then my powder measure. That powder measure acts as a little measuring cup for each shot. Now, it might take me up to a minute to load this very weapon. And again, what you are going to do in this time period is sacrifice speed for accuracy and accuracy for speed. Now, again, we're gonna fire a couple of shots for y'all. They will be going as fast as possible as they would have done on the battlefield. And then for the rifles, just make sure that y'all look at both of them, seeing the time it takes to load these rifles and how fast they can load those muskets. So again, if you do have sensitive hearing, we recommend plugging your ears. Thank you. do have one misfire here. Again, they are quite common, so we're going to have to stop firing off the equipment again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the conclusion of our last segment here. I do have one question from Carmen. Where are you from, Massachusetts? No? Well, if you are, or you're also a Blues fan, let's just say this.
That's not hearing me one time. I'm like, hold on a second.
No,